I took a bus from Kuala Lumpur to the Cameron Highlands where I planned to do some hiking. The bus followed a nauseously winding road, but it was a really scenic ride. I ended up staying at one of those cube hostels that had square bunks that you rent, which I found to be very cozy and I really enjoyed it. The first hike that I tried to go on gave me a really bad feeling when I first got there. So it's Friday, February 8th, and I'm in the Cameron Highlands of Malaysia, which is just north of Kuala Lumpur, and I think I'm gonna call this hike, man. It just feels a little sketchy. I was reading a lot of stuff online about people being robbed out here. So, and just the way things have transpired this morning, I think I'm just gonna call this hike while I'm ahead. I feel like there was somebody, I don't know. But yeah. So like when I found this place, it's like near a water treatment plant, and it's like behind it, it's not really, there's no trail signs for it or anything. But yeah, this is just a really sketchy trail. I think I'm just gonna call it quits, and I can get to some more viewpoints from the town. I mean, they'll be crowded, but yeah, I just feel a little sketched out about this trail. It's really overgrown. I mean, right here maybe not so much, but there's a couple turnoffs where I've kind of had to put markers, you know, break a few branches and things just to mark when I come back. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call this one, man. I don't want to get robbed. I feel like if I come across somebody who does rob people, I'm out here by myself and I'm definitely a prime target. So I mean, I've only been hiking for like 20 minutes so far, 30 minutes maybe, but to head another 4 hours into the Malaysian jungle is, I don't know, maybe I'm being a bitch, but yeah, so I guess one of the main things, when I got to the water treatment plant, there was this guy on a motorcycle right by the path, and he was like hiking right there. And then he like smirked at me and then took off on his motorbike. It was very strange. Almost like I'll be waiting for you or something. I don't know. Maybe it's all in my head, man, but maybe I read too many stories about people getting mugged on this trail or one of these trails in the Cameron Highlands, but maybe I should have just booked a tour. But yeah, I'm gonna call it quits, man. I can find some stuff to do. There's a lot of like touristy stuff in town to do, and maybe I can meet some people and whatever. I was hoping to meet some people in the hostel to do this with, but everybody was either not really fluent in English or just not down to do something like that. So well, alright guys, yeah. This is me being a pussy, I guess, but I'm being a pussy and I'm coming out with my wallet and my passport. You know, I still got a lot of traveling left to do. There's like caution tape everywhere, and it just feels like I'm doing something illegal. Like I'm gonna get in trouble for being on this trail or something. Like I don't have a guide by myself. There's no real markings to the trailhead. Here, I'll show you what the trailhead looks like. And yeah, you cross this like barbed wire, which it's pretty low, easy to step over. But also, there's a fucking sign here, like a no trespassing sign, and it has a guy pointing a gun at another dude. But it's in English. It says no admission to unauthorized persons. Trespassers will be prosecuted. I mean, it looks like a pretty old sign, but still, like, this is clearly the trail that sign was put up for. And here's the entrance. It's like behind this giant barbed wire fence. Kind of sketchy, right? Oh yeah. It's a better look at the entrance. And some guy pointed it to me. There's no trail markings or anything. It's like a water treatment plant. Yeah. There's a red sign, you can barely see it in there somewhere. But I'm gonna call it quits. Call it quits on that one, man. A little too sketchy of a trail for me. If you wanna come to Malaysia and try it out, go for it. So after I finished up that hike, I went to a different trail, one that didn't feel like I was trespassing. I'm gonna take on Jungle Walk number 2. A little construction going on. And there's the path. Gonna try to get to that tall mountain. It's like 6,000 something feet. Yeah, this one was a little bit better marked as opposed to trail 1, and seems a little bit more well maintained. It's still pretty steep. It's pretty hot. Got about 2 liters of water. So I figure if I haven't reached the top of, I forget the name of the mountain, Gunung Berembam. I think I'm saying that right. But yeah, if I don't reach the top within like 2 hours, I'll just turn back. So yeah, here we go. This track's fucking steep, man. Would not want to be on this track if it was raining. That's a good note. That's a good note. Just came from number 2, and now I'm going left on number 3. Plus or minus 2 hours. Rain shelter junction. Some monkeys in a tree. So I jutted right off of trail 5, or I'm sorry, off of trail 3, and now I'm on trail 5, headed back to town, a town, or a small road, I don't know, but just feels like it's about to rain, so not gonna hit the summit up. I don't wanna be on these steep slopes when it starts raining. There's a lot of landslides in this area too. In fact, where I'm headed, one of the trails is like no longer there because of a landslide. So yeah, also just kind of still sketched about getting robbed out here. But yeah, still glad I did it. I saw some monkeys. I don't know what kind of monkeys they are, but I'll look it up and tell you in the video. That was really cool. Definitely really cool seeing those dudes just swing around the trees. So yeah, it's pretty thick through here though. Trying to locate this bird, but it's so loud I can't pinpoint where it's coming from. Alright, I got a view. Took all day, but I got one. Trail 8. The view from Trail 8. And it's really just a view because these power lines are here. But you know, whatever, we'll take it. I'm gonna head down before it
rains on me.
That's going to be it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.